Giovanni, congratulations on the performance today. You made a few changes to the side today. Was that with one eye on Tuesday night, or was it to give minutes to guys who maybe haven't had them so far this season?
It was both. I mean, Ryan Kent and James Sands weren't available, so we had to change those positions. And also we could change some players to rest for Tuesday as well, because of the squad we have now. So I'm able to do so, and then keep the quality, keep the shape, and that's what is pleasing for me today. The win, of course, the 3 points, the goals we scored, and especially when we, in the second half, when we changed a lot of players, we kept the desire to go forward, to score goals, and that was really pleasing for me to see.
Will Kent be available on Tuesday?
I expect him to be available for Tuesday, yeah.
Giovanni, great result today. How pleasing is it to see the new boys putting their stamp on the team and getting numbers, getting goals already this early and looking very much a part of things?
Well, that's very important. I mean, I think we had 7 new players coming in. When you are a player for Rangers, you need adaptation, because all the things they will see in the first weeks, months, it's massive. So we are trying to make sure they are welcomed, by all of us, by the players, and then they have to go out and enjoy themselves, make sure they play in their strength. So it's very good for me to see that Malik is selling really well, Tom as well, Robbie I think today had a good performance, Ben could play minutes. So it's I think the more games we play, the more minutes the new players play, the more settled they become, and the stronger we get as a squad.
Mark. Tillman today seemed to have an almost telepathic understanding with not just one but several players in the team, with Borna, with Matondo, with Lundstrom. Had you really expected him to bed in so well so quickly?
Well, that's what we wanted. I mean, it's obviously we watched him closely, the games he played last season with Germany under 21s, with the American team. Of course, the minutes he played with the first team of Bayern, but also with the second team, you can see his quality and the understanding he has with players around him. I think that's very from a high level. But you could see his performances since he came in against Livingston in the second half, and all the games after that. He's becoming a very important player for us. And today as well, scored a great goal, first goal. But his overall play, you could see he's a very, very big talent.
Gio, another goal for Antonio Čolak today. He seems to occupy a different area of the pitch than, say, Alfredo Morelos. He seems lethal when he gets the ball there. Last season you complained often in this room about your team not finishing games off, finishing enough chances, scoring enough goals. Does he provide the answer, do you think, over the course of the season to that particular problem? Well, and long term, can he play with Morelos in the same team?
As you said before, I think for me, what we have to do a lot better than last year is don't keep teams in the game, and that's the most important thing we have to do, especially at home, but also away. When you have the chance to make the second goal, the third goal, you have to take it. That's why I'm really pleased with the desire we have today. And Antonio gives us the goals up front. Of course, we bought him this season, and if you compare it with last year, the last months, we didn't have any strikers. So I'm really pleased with Antonio, with his performances. Morelos back after 5 months, so he needs time to get stronger. But if we have him fully fit and also ready to start games, I think we have a big squad to pick from, and especially up front now we have a lot of players who can play.
Will you play them both together, do you think?
Well, I never played with 2 strikers, I think. No, because it's no. Maybe only when you have to force things, but I think they and that's what I like from this squad, the competition we have in all areas, and I rather have a lot of competition than no strikers available, like the last couple of months of last season.
Thank you. And just to go back to what you're saying about killing off games and not keeping them alive, how much is that to do with how you've improved the squad across the whole pitch? You used the 5 subs today. Have you seen a massive improvement in the squad depth you've got available to yourself?
Well, we have, especially when we are around the box, we have players who can score goals now from all areas. Antonio, of course, as a striker. Malik is scoring goals as a attacking midfielder. Tom Lawrence is scoring goals. I think the contribution of Scott Arfield as well. Against Livingston also today, a goal and an assist. Robbie as well. So I think the most important thing, of course, we have all the players available, but the intention we have up front, but in the whole team, is to try to create as many chances as possible and to be lethal in front of goal. And I think that's the desire we have to keep.
Did you have an update for James Sands and how likely he was going to be to make sure?
Well, James wasn't able to train yesterday because he felt a bit ill. So he's much better today. So he will be fine for Tuesday, I expect. And Ryan, I think, because of his he played the 90 minutes on Tuesday, and of course he was out for 8 days. I think this game was too soon for him to be involved, and hopefully in the next days we get him fit for Tuesday.
Giovanni, number of positives to take from the game today, in particular in midfield. Another commanding performance from John Lundstrom, 90 minutes for Ryan Jack, and then you were able to change it and bring in the likes of Lawrence and Arfield. How important is it to have that depth and flexibility in that area of the team?
Well, it's very important. And we have so many good midfield players, so I'm happy to use them as well. Kamara came in, of course, a little bit late in the game. We still have Stephen Davis on the bench, so I think in the area of midfield and up front we have so much possibilities to play, depending what we need in games. So you want a squad like we have now to compete in all the competitions we're in. So and the midfield, I think that's a very important part of the play, because if you control midfield, you control the game. And very pleased with the midfield today.
Just last one for Graham.
Massive game for you Tuesday, also against PSV. How ready do you think the team is for that challenge, and also how much you look forward to locking horns with in the snow?
Well, we are. Today we're not ready. We just played, but I think we had the preparation with 2 days rest in between the games. We had it many times last season. So for me, the most important thing now is to keep everyone fresh for Tuesday evening and prepare the game well tactically with the session we have and the meeting. So and yes, it's a big game for us, for both teams, because we have the group stage, at stake. And yes, it's good to see Ruud again. It's been a while since I've seen him. He had a great experience within PSV, starting in the academy and make his way to the first team. So, it's good to see him again. Andre Ooyer was on the bench as well. I played with, and especially also Fred Rutten. He was my coach. Was 1 year assistant just before I became head coach, and so it's good to see him again. Because we've been involved in football for so many years, but once the whistle goes, it's game time, and it's make sure we do everything in 2 games to go through.